Now, the threat of long-standing industrial action still looms large for the UK government. The teachers in England have rejected a pay offer and are now set to stage a strike on the 27th of April. According to the National Education Union, the offer is insulting, adding that around 90% of the NEU members are in favour of turning the deal down. Earlier, teachers were offered more than $1,200 one-off payment this year and a 4.3% rise in the next year. The UK government even agreed to have the starting salaries around $35,000 from September. The UK Education Secretary has said that the latest announcement is extremely disappointing, adding that the decision will lead to more disruption for children and less money for teachers today. That the pay will now be decided by the independent pay review body. Meanwhile, UK Passport Office workers have launched a 5-week strike. The Public and Commercial Services Union says that the government has failed to deal properly with the public sector workers. According to reports, more than 1,000 members of the union are due to take part in the walkout. The PCS Union has also planned a nationwide walkout of more than 130,000 civil servants on the 28th of April. The unions are demanding better pay, work conditions and pensions. The UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has rejected demands for the big pay hikes in the public sector. Sunak says that the demands are unaffordable and will fuel inflation.
That completes Prime Minister's questions. I'll just let them...
and long-standing and hasn't changed. Of course, we don't tolerate, because the UK government's position on this has been persecution where it appears anywhere, but I'm not sure I agree at all with the characterisation.
And for more on this, we are being joined by our correspondent, Alex Isat from London. Thank you for being with us, Alex. Now, it seems that the strike woes are not over for the UK yet. What are the latest details that you have for us?
Absolutely. You mentioned the teachers have decided to go on strike again. Now, there are a lot of confusion and differing conversations with regards to the teachers' strike. Now, a lot of people is saying that teachers have these huge holidays and they should really just be expected to take the pay rise that Scotland and Wales have taken. But England teachers have been offered slightly less than Scotland and Wales, and also that the government has offered this pay rise and 100% bonus that will be backdated. However, they are expected to also take money out of their own school budgets. So a lot of teachers and the teachers' union have rejected the offer in England because it would come away from their own school budgets, and they are concerned that that means that children won't be able to get the equipment that they need, and also that school sizes will expand and teachers will have to look after more children in the classrooms. And they say that that is not acceptable and that children should really be the focus. Of course, there is also those within government that are saying that they're taking time away from those children. But I know that a lot of teachers don't really want to be on strike. They just want to get the benefits that Scotland and Wales have been given, and they don't understand why England has been left out of those extra negotiations as well. And when it comes to further strikes, at the moment we're seeing the Passport Office is on a 5-week strike. They've been saying that they haven't even had a discussion with the government at all about pay rises. So they really want the government to come to the fore and offer them an extra pay rise in line with inflation. And as we go into April, we are going to see junior doctors again on strikes as well in the next couple of weeks. Now, it does seem that these are never-ending strikes that are going on within the UK, and they are really disrupting the people's lives. But there does seem a lot of backing for some of those that are striking when it comes to the NHS workers and teachers. A lot of the public are quite supportive of those going on strikes because they do understand that it is a quite hard job. Teachers are saying they're doing 12-hour days. NHS workers are being pushed to the limit. But when it comes to other parts of the public sector, there isn't so much sympathy. Right now, we do understand that the government is stopping to try and make these extra payments, because they keep telling us that it's going to be inflation. Inflation is the problem. If they keep putting up pay and inflation comes down, then the rest of the UK will have to pay, taxpayers will have to pay, and inflation will go on the rise. And they're not looking for a recession. It does seem to be a circular argument, though, at the moment, and we don't seem to be getting anywhere further forward.
WION, now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.